Hi guys, I'm making a film today just because it's National Puppy Day, and I didn't realize this until I got online. And I promised myself I wouldn't wait so long to put on another video onto YouTube because I've been slacking, and that was one of my resolutions, was not to procrastinate. So I have a really bad habit of doing that sometimes, and so here is me continuing my New Year's resolution, even though I started slacking a little bit, but now I'm back on the bandwagon and I'm going. And the reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of people have been asking me puppy training techniques, because I've noticed a lot of people, they get dogs and they think they're going to be wonderful, but then they don't realize how much work really goes into these dogs. Like, yes, they're cute, they're fuzzy, they whimper, and they look all innocent with their big eyes staring up at you. But if you don't train a dog right, that cute, innocent looking little puppy could become your worst nightmare. Literally your worst nightmare. And training them's not easy either. It takes time, a lot of time. So if you work from like more than 8 hours in a day and you don't have any time, or you're gone more than 8 hours a day and you're not going to have time to devote to this animal, to take it out on walks, to socialize it, don't get one. It's not fair to the puppy, and you will hate yourself for getting it because you didn't put the time in to train it and socialize it. Because if you don't socialize dogs, they get very nasty to people and other dogs because they're afraid of them. So you want to, one, if you get a dog, you want to socialize them, take them out on walks, let them greet other puppies. That is perfectly okay. Let strangers pet your puppies, people they've never met before. And you know, even if you go up to like certain pet stores, they even have it where you could actually pay to have your dog socialize for either 6 hours or like a full day's worth. So while you're at work, you could wear your puppy out by just taking it to one of those stores and having it worn out. And I did it one time, and it was awesome because she was worn out. She had a little bit of energy afterwards. But after that little burst of, hey, I'm home, I'm having fun, it was lights out for the rest of the day. Alright, so the things that you're going to want to get whenever you get your dog is you're want to get a crate, but you don't want to get a big crate. If you get a crate, you're going to want to get a crate that they could go in, turn around in, and lie down, and that's it. So if you get a wire crate, like a big wire crate, make sure you get one that has that that wire barrier, so that way then you could make the crate smaller. And it seems cruel, but you basically want it so that if they go to the bathroom in their crate, they can't get away from it. And they usually only make this mistake depending upon if you have a small dog or a large dog, depending how old the dog is. They usually only make that mistake a couple of times. Now, my pug, when I got her, it literally almost took me a year to crate train her. My friend, she had one, and it was a bigger dog. Snap of a finger, it learned. You just gotta stay on schedule, like, all the way through. And this is, I don't know if you can see it really well. This is a puppy training schedule. I'm gonna try to find a spot on, like, in the bar down below, and I'll actually write this out for you, because if I can make anybody's life easier, with puppy training, then trust me, it's a heaven sent. And what I do with this, you know, because you're like, well, I'm running around all the time, you could actually make it fit your schedule. And this is actually like a full day schedule. I work 2 part-time jobs, and I can make this work for me. And I don't get up as early as it says to get up. So what I basically do is, like, I'll get up an hour before I have to leave the house. I'll let both of my puppies out. I feed them. And then I let them out right after they have been fed. 1, when they wake up. 2 is after they eat. 3, if they have a lot of exercise. 4, if you give them a bath. So, and those are all puppy pooping stimulants that you want to watch out for. So if you give your dog a bath, I blow mine off with a blow dryer in the sink because both of my dogs are little rats. And so I blow dry them off. They get really hyper. I hook them up onto a lead. I put them outside. They go potty. I let them back in, and then they run around the house like some monsters chasing them. But they seem to enjoy it. Both my dogs will jump in the bathtub and be perfectly cool with it. Because I made bath time fun. Okay, so 1, you want to create that they could go into, turn around in, and lie down. But that's about it. So you don't want them to have a lot of space. Another thing is you want to have basically toys that they can't choke on. So nothing with stuffing. Kongs are awesome. Nyla bones, amazing. Rawhides aren't necessarily good for your puppy. It's not, it does something to their stomach. So Nyla bone, both my dogs love them. And we have Rottweilers in the family. They love them. So big dogs and small dogs both love those. So Nyla rings, amazing. Anything that they could chew, but there's no possibility of them choking on it while you're away at work. There's nothing worse than coming home and finding your dog dead in a crate because it choked on something and couldn't dislodge it. So, oh, and another thing you could do to make it so your dog doesn't want to go to the bathroom in its crate is that you could actually feed it in its crate, which is awesome. And another thing is, you want, it'll show you on the schedule, you actually put the food down for a certain period of time and then you pull it up. So because you don't want them drinking a lot of water or eating a lot and then you just throw them in their crate and it's like, it's an accident waiting to happen and it's not their fault if you feed them and then you instantly throw them in their crate and they can't hold it. You have to give them time to digest and go potty and all that fun stuff. Oh, and another thing is little dogs have a tendency to have a harder time learning potty training than bigger dogs. Don't know why, but they do. So don't be surprised if you have, say, a Chihuahua. I have a Chiweenie, a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, and I have a Pug. And both of them, like my Chiweenie, is actually on full-time potty schedule right now because she didn't like pottying in the rain. You gotta get used to that. So watch out. If it's raining outside and your dog doesn't like it, don't be surprised if you have to coax them a lot more or leave them out in the rain and they don't like it. They'll get over it. My Pug did. So she just learned to go really, really quick. So that is one small portion of dog training. I don't want to make it too long. And then I'll go into the basic commands of sit, stay, wait, leave it. And I will also teach you how to teach your dog to ring a bell to go potty. Very simple, and it's great for nonverbal dogs because both my dogs don't get my attention unless they ring that bell, because they want to always be on my lap. They always want my attention. So whenever they go and ring that bell, I know, okay, you want to go outside. And there's no ifs, ands, or questions about it. Great for that. So let me know if there's anything else I could help you with. I'll be glad to make any additional videos that might help anybody adjust a brand new puppy, or even a dog that they've had for a long time and there's just that one thing that you can't break it from doing. If I could help you with that, I will be glad to. I will be more than happy to help you, because to me it helps. It makes me feel better knowing that that dog won't have to be rehomed or resheltered, or even the fact that it makes your life so much better, because when you have a well-trained dog in your house, it's really, really comforting. So let me know. Bye.